Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I apologize in advance for any background. I don't know what's going on. There's kids running outside the apartment. There's dogs barking. There's somebody looking for Stacy and Stacy not answering, and I want to help look for Stacy. But welcome back to my channel. My name is Juliette Celeste. I am a 26-year-old Haitian American first generation woman living in Florida, down south to be specific. Today we will be discussing my updated debt, how much I've compared. Yeah, we're gonna be discussing my current debt. We're gonna compare March 1st to April 1st and see how much I was able to pay off. Right now I have a blank March calendar in front of me, and y'all probably looking confused as heck, like why she got a calendar that's blank in front of her. Well, this month, for April, I wanted to reflect back on March and see how many hours I worked, because as I was calculating my totals for March, I felt like I worked so many hours between my 3 jobs, but somehow I didn't pay that much debt. So what I'm doing is I'm going through my calendar and my timesheets, and what I'm gonna do is write down all the hours that I worked between my 3 jobs, and we're going to calculate the totals and see if I missed any hours, or if I just worked hours, but I guess the pay didn't add up. So yeah, bear with me. I'm gonna zoom past this part multiple times. So yeah, let me get to writing.
Okay, so I realized that I wasn't able to zoom past it times 2. And so I'm just going to give you guys a little story time about me. Besides these 3 jobs prior to even living in Miami, well, moving back home to Miami, I lived in Orlando. While I was at Orlando, I worked at a regular primary job, and I was making, I think, $15.25 an hour. So after taxes, I was getting paid biweekly $1,000.32. I was paying rent and utilities and my car insurance. And after calculating all my expenses, I think I was always able to save $25 to $50 a month. Unfortunately, in December of 2021, I noticed that the townhome that I was renting with other people, other roommates, was making me sick through the vents. I informed my landlord, and he had someone come in to inspect the vents. Long story short, the person informed me that the entire house, the entire vent system was filled with mold, and it is the reason why the AC is making you guys sick. He informed my landlord, and I informed my landlord with the videos that the inspector showed me. And this happened the first week of December 2021. That same day that the inspector left the home, our landlord let us know that we had until December 31st of 2021 to vacate his home. Um, and that's what I guess caused me, not I guess, I know caused me to start going into debt, because I had 3 weeks to pack up my room, the items that I had in the kitchen and in the garage, find storage, find a friend or a close family member that would allow me to live in Orlando while I would save a little bit of money to relocate back home. And so once December 31st came, I slept on a great friend of mine's couch for 4 months until I applied for a job back home in Miami. I got the job and I moved, and I've been living here since. So since December of 2021 to about May of 2022, I am on in so much debt, and that's what landed us here.
Okay, so I wrote down all the days that I worked. Technically, I was only off on March 5th and March 19th. Wow. Okay, so what we're gonna do is my primary job, I had no days off. I think that's 160 hours. Yeah, that I always do. Because I do 40 hours a week. But we're not gonna count if it's 40 hours a week. Why am I having a brain fart? If it's 40 hours a week, I just realized I've been writing 9. Let me go back and put 8 hours. Because we don't count lunch. Why would I do that? Y'all, bear with me. It won't take me too long. While I'm doing that, I am excited because by the time you see this video, I will have had a day off in months. In other words, Good Friday. My job observes Good Friday, and so that Friday, April 7th, I'm gonna be off. So by then, y'all, I'm gonna sleep like I've never slept before, because that following weekend I have like a 10-hour shift to do on Saturday, and then a 6 or 7-hour shift to do on that following Sunday. Yes, I'm working on Easter. That's why I'm so excited that Good Friday is being observed and I get to rest. Okay, so I corrected the 9 to 8 hours. See, it didn't take that long. And usually because I work 40 hours a week, I have 142, 3, 4. So 40 times 8. What? Plus 8 is 24 hours. What? I work 344 hours at work? That's crazy, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to double check. I'm in denial. Oh my God. Times 4. Wait. Y'all, I'm baffled by this. I can't think straight. 40 hours. 80 hours. 80 hours. 80 and 80 is 160. Okay. 160, and then 160 plus the 24. I was like, girl, this is why my math be kicking my butt. So I did 184 hours for my primary job. For part-time job number 1, let's see, part-time job number 1, 5.25. I may speed past this. I work 69 hours. That number don't even sound right. Y'all, I am so baffled. I'm a little sleep deprived. 69. We're gonna double check. Let me double check my math.
Hold it. You better hold it. You better hold it. You better hold it. Tiny, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough.
Wow, 69 hours. Fix it, Jesus. I work 69 hours. Part-time job number 1, and then part-time job number 2. 9.33 plus 10.92 equals plus 5.82 plus 5.82 plus 7.37 plus 7.37, 46.63 hours. So I'm gonna add that up to the 69 plus the 184. I worked 299.63 hours in the month of March. Wow. March has 31 days. Let me just divide that by 31 days and see. I would have worked a 9-hour shift. I was basically working a 9-hour shift every single day. Okay, so let's compare that to the amount of money that I bought in. Now, to save us some time, I'm gonna pull up the information on my iPad. Bear with me. I forgot to charge my iPad. So we're back. We're gonna go manual. Okay. So sorry, that was my foot. That was not gas. Please. I don't need those accusations. I'm clearing the air. Oh, that sounds so wrong. Okay, we're gonna do old school. We're gonna pull out the calculator. So that means from my part-time jobs, this was the first paycheck. Y'all, I'm old school. I have a notebook. I like writing and things. I understand technology is great, but I like to write stuff. So $380.94 plus the $754.97. This is still part-time job number 1. Plus $304.75. Now, so from part-time job number 1, we received $1,440.66. Let's see, part-time job number 2. What did we get? Part-time job number 2, $129.24 plus $335.24. Ooh, these are nice numbers. $464.48. And then for my primary, I received $2,785.93, bringing my total to 144.0.66 plus 2785.93. Oh wow, $4,691.07. Now, based off of that number, we're gonna go and see what money we put towards ViStar personal loan, Ulta MasterCard, and Care Credit, because that was our main target with the part-time job payments. So let me take a look. I was charging my iPad a little. Let me see if it works. Okay, so my iPad charged a little. I'm just showing you guys the behind the scenes. I actually have a digital Excel sheet. Sorry for the background, y'all. My mom is in the kitchen. This is an Excel spreadsheet that I created. Let me check this out. So that I have different tabs. So the 2023 at glance, debt tracker, total debt, money difference, sinking funds, and then the monthly ways that I compare my income, how many hours I worked, and my bills. But right now we're focusing on the debt area. So let's see. As of April 1st, my total for Care Credit that I owe is $289.50. My goal is, with my upcoming paycheck, I split it. $145 is gonna go one paycheck and the other is gonna be $144.50. my ViStar personal loan. Whoop whoop. Won't he do it? Ugh, if we can just praise him. My balance is $920.78. Now, I don't consider my Capital One debt because it's revolving, so I always have to pay off the balance. But I put it with the debt, the other debts on this sheet so I can just compare everything. But my Ulta MasterCard, I paid off $100 on March 31st. So my balance as of today is $388.13. I won't get my statement until mid-April. That's when they'll add the interest and give me a new statement amount, in which I will put here, and I will also put the interest charge, and I'll put the payments that I'm making. I put $150 because that's my goal to pay off this year. This month. So let's compare. Last month, I'm gonna zoom in. Let me know if it's not clear or not. But we're gonna compare. So last month, this was my balance. My balance was $39,169.64 of debt. My student loans compared to November. I don't know if you guys saw my very first video, but I compared how much debt I had in November compared to March, because March is officially when I started going into detail about my financial debt-free journey. But I started November of last year, quick summary, with $40,579.78 in debt. By March, I paid off $1,410.14 of debt, and bringing my total debt to $39,169.64. Now, from March 1st until April 1st, we're going to compare. I have these numbers on the side because they show you that, like say for instance, this card, although I paid $250 with interest, only $242.23 went to the principal, the actual balance of this loan / debt. So the numbers may be a little off due to the interest not being applicable. So student loan 1 and 2. Ooh, I wrote 1. Let's correct that. I'm going to correct the other ones off camera, but this one I just have to correct because it's bothering me. Okay, student loan number. Of course, I would struggle while I'm filming. Okay, what's going on? Okay, I'm just going to put student loan pound, and then, oh, duh. What does this do? Ooh, I'm having an aha moment, girls and guys, and I like it. Okay, I didn't know I could do this. Okay, student loan number 1 and 2 stayed the same. Ulta, my balance is now $388.13 compared to the $512.95 of last month. So that means I paid off $124.82. Snap it up. Care Credit is at $289.50. I'm doing a little dance. Because y'all, I tell you, I worked my butt off this month. If y'all saw, it didn't look like I worked a lot of hours. Well, I worked almost 300 hours in a month. But I worked my behind off. And my goal was to throw so much money towards Care Credit that I would just be able to pay the remaining balance in April. And that's still my goal. And that's exactly what I did. It's because in March 1st, my balance for Care Credit Medical was $1,064.50. As of April 1st, my balance is $289.50. That means I paid off $775 worth of medical debt towards it. Y'all, I'm doing my little dance. I wish y'all could see it. And then my ViStar personal loan, my balance as of April 1st is $920.78. I paid off $250 because my balance, if you see, take a look, it was $1,163.01 April 1st. Sorry, March 1st. So that means I paid off, although I paid off $250, $242.23 went towards the actual principal, the balance of the loan, while that remaining, let's see. Let me do the math real quick. So the $242.23 went to the principal. Wow, I think that's what, seven, let me see, let me not be loud and wrong, y'all. While $7.77 went to the principal, and that is beautiful. So that brought my balance down to $38,027.59. So that means I was able to pay $1,142.05 worth of debt between March 1st and April 1st. Y'all, I am so excited. I'm so excited. Like, I'm going to show you what I did for May. So May, I already declared and decreed that Care Credit was going to be paid off, and I would have a little bit of Ulta MasterCard left, and ViStar, my goal is to be in the 700s by the end of May. I haven't written those numbers yet here, but they're in my heart and they're in my mind. But I've already declared and decreed that Care Credit Medical will be at 0. So I'm excited. My debt is slowly but surely decreasing, because y'all, I went from 40,000 to 38. That may not look like a lot, but being able to only have to worry about student loans, hopefully come, fingers crossed, come August, is such a relief, because we don't know if student loans will be continue to be on pause, forbearance, or if we will have to start paying them. And with my salary, I cannot afford to have any other debt besides my student loans, especially if I want to start tackling them and hitting them very hard, and hopefully paying at least $5,000 before the end of the year towards them. So yeah, that's the update. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you see the light difference, is because I had to turn off the light so that way you guys could properly see the debt difference. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, if you know any extra things that I could do to generate more income that is less laborious on me mentally and physically, please message and comment me down below. I would greatly appreciate it. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. As always, peace. Okay guys, I realized that although I finished filming, I forgot to say what I truly wanted to say, which was I initially got these 2 part-time jobs to start paying off my medical and credit card debt. But over the time, I realized that although I was throwing as majority of it towards those 2 debt, I was also using it to pay off Ulta as well as my Capital One. And that's not what the goal was intended for. So I think I'm gonna mainly focus on cutting down my expenses on my Capital One, and make sure that I pay off my Ulta MasterCard and not use it anymore, or only use it for when I have to go inside of Ulta. Because Ulta MasterCard, with a MasterCard, you can actually use it outside the store. And the reason why I had that debt on it was because I was using it outside the store. But I need to focus on not using it outside the store, and treat it and fix my mind to say that it's only for in-store Ulta purchases. So this upcoming month in April, the goal is to not use the Ulta card outside of Ulta. Excuse me. And not spend so much with my Capital One. My previous my previous video, it'll show you guys that I finally did cash stuffing. So I've allocated the necessary money for this month, so I shouldn't be using my Ulta MasterCard at all this month. And because I'm cash stuffing, I shouldn't have such a high balance with Capital One. So yes, I need to start enforcing and reminding myself that the reason why I got the 2 part-time jobs was to pay off those debts. So those debt need to be paid off ASAP with those extra income. So let's double check. I know I mentioned that I was trying to figure out how I worked so many hours and the money wasn't adding up. It turns out I think it is, and let me tell you why. Let's plead my case. So I worked 69 hours for part-time job number 1, and then part-time job number 2 I worked 46.60 hours. That brings me to a total of 115 hours and 60 115.63 hours. Both jobs, I get paid $15 an hour. So that means before taxes, I would have received $1,734.45. However, let's see, after taxes, what did I receive? 1440.66 plus 464.48. I received $1,905.14. For care credit, I paid off $775, and then for ViStar, I paid off $242.23 that went towards the principal, and $250 that was put overall. So that means 775 plus 250. I put $1,025 towards care credit and ViStar personal loan. Let's subtract that from the 1905.14. So that means $880.14. It went towards car insurance. It went towards Ulta MasterCard. It went towards Capital One. That's great, but I need to make sure that I focus on, in this month, like I said, on care credit and ViStar personal. It's okay if I use some of it to cover other expenses, but I'm gonna remember my goals. And my goals are to use Ulta only in store, to cut down on my Capital One, and then use a little bit for Ulta MasterCard. So yeah, this is the finale. This is the double ending. I hope you guys stay tuned to the very end of this one. As always, I'm gonna peace again, and hopefully y'all find me just one job, or not even another job, just something that helps me generate income and less laborious on the mind and the body. Thank you. And this is the peace again for now. Later, guys.
Good night.